welcome to my channel. I'm Sola John and I'm privileged to be your host, and today is going to be an exciting time because I have someone that is joining me on today's broadcast, and I want you to know that you're going to enjoy this guy. How did I come across him? By the way, I was invited to a function. It was a birthday, but it was a book launch of a 60th birthday of someone that I met. By the way, if you are yet to subscribe, just click on the red button and subscribe so you can be part of what we are doing and more videos coming your way. And then it was a time for a live art exhibition, and then this young man just comes up, and I've seen videos of people sketching others live. I haven't seen it happen live, seen someone doing it. And then the music was up, and then this young man was there in the front. I was sketching the celebrant, I was sketching him, and in about a few minutes he was done, and the whole hall just went wow. And I asked, who is this young man? So I just thought that you want to interact with him, and possibly he can do a live sketch for us also, so that we can just see. And some of you may want to patronize his works, of course, and what will it take you is just to get in touch with him. So I'm talking about no other person but Seun Adebayo. He's a graduate of Fine Arts, Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. He was once the president of Association of Fine Arts Students. Seun has been a student in ABU. Now he's getting prepared to go for his mandatory one-year service to the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Please join me as I welcome Seun Adebayo to my channel.
Yes, sir.
Seun, you are very much welcome.
Okay, sir.
So, tell us, how has been the journey?
Thank you for bringing me on this show. The journey so far, it's more of like a self-discovery.
Okay.
Yes. So, started drawing since when I was in primary school, and
Okay.
along the line, it got to a point that even when we also do some other classwork, and I just find myself drawing, and I got punished severally for that.
By your teachers or your parents?
Yes, by my teachers in
Okay.
school. So they reported me so many times at home that this boy, whenever he's given this assignment to do or this and that, when others are doing other things, he keeps drawing and that. So I think I was privileged then because my father was the headmaster then, and he was an artist too. So he actually understood
what's happening to you.
So he advised me, and then, so after when I graduated from primary school, now secondary school, junior secondary school, I met some couple of guys who do draw too in the classroom, and the same way we do draw together like a group. So I find that teacher then, he picked up interest in few of us, that okay, he started giving us some private training on how to go about things and like this. And so after that, that was in Ilorin, GSS Ilorin.
Okay.
So
government secondary school.
Yes, yes. So at the point, the school wanted to, there was a crisis between the boarding, the exchange student and the day student.
Okay.
So the school have to close down to only boarding.
Okay.
We can't do boarding then,
Okay.
so we have to leave the school.
Okay.
So now I migrated to another school, that's St. Anthony's.
Okay.
So the same thing happened. The fine art teacher who identified few of us, and he kept training us, and we went for a series of competition then.
Wow.
And then he told us that after our school, maybe we should not actually push in for university first.
Okay.
That there is, in Lauren here, the Kwara State College of Education offers fine and applied art.
Oh, great.
That we should give it a try first before we
So
can
that you
proceed.
can master your art before
before
that
we
you study,
proceed to.
so you don't lose interest.
So the first time I tried, I wasn't given admission, so I enrolled myself in a roadside artist. People would do called roadside artist.
Oh, great.
So as an apprentice.
Great.
So from elegant artists. So
Great.
we do more publicity, greeting card, like calligraphy writings, and also not drawing actually.
Okay.
So after that year,
Yes.
I gained admission to the Kwara College of Education proper.
Yeah.
So and after my 3 years course,
Yeah.
so during the 3 years course, the final year I put in for this degree at Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. So
Okay.
and luckily I got the admission. So that's how I
Wow, wow. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. A few things to learn. The fact that your teachers were not down with the fact that you are always drawing. They didn't see you as a special child in that direction. And you are lucky enough to have your father as the headmaster.
Yes, sir.
So he didn't punish you. Because punishing you will have amounted to discouraging you.
Exactly, sir.
1, 2, you had fine art teacher that pick interest in you,
Yes.
okay, to help you develop further. At what point did you learn the business of the arts? Okay, because it's one thing to be good at something, it's another thing to know the business side of it. At what point will you say you began to learn that there's a business here?
And I would say, courtesy to my brother, my immediate brother.
Okay, elder brother.
My immediate elder brother.
Okay.
So then we used to do some greeting card. It's not as that perfect like that, but at least it's something.
Okay.
And then, you know, it's a kind of...
He was the businessman.
Not a businessman, like he has friends, and himself, he has like numerous of girlfriends then, so he will commission me, give me like 200 naira or 150 to produce, and then it was a lot of encouragement to produce greeting card for him to give to his friend and loved ones.
He never said, "You are my younger brother, do this for me, my force."
No. That 200 naira, that 100 naira, then it's something
was
very
enough motivation.
It's so something we want to do. So even I employ my friends to come and help me when I have a lot to do. And he has friends too. He has plenty of friends, and he paid, and they pay. So then it's something I enjoy doing.
So after that, how did you institutionalize it, or how did you now make it or incorporate it to now begin to charge? Because now your brother has introduced you to money, so you have to earn money. Now you are no longer afraid of being beaten by the teacher. Even if they beat you, you make money. How did you now afterwards? Because now it was a local patronage. How did you now expose yourself to the public?
So, like I said, after my secondary school, I enrolled myself as an elegant artist. So then it's a proper business center where we do a lot of commission work. So at the point, so we'll be the one
they were paying you stipend or something?
No.
Oh, you were an apprentice?
Apprentice. But even as an apprentice, we can still bring our own work and do in the shop. So far, it will not interrupt with the shop's business. Then from there, we learn how to charge, how to do this, how to interact with customers and this, and so it helped me a lot. The apprenticeship at Elegant Artist helped me a lot.
Elegant Artist want to appreciate you. You have produced someone great. They're talking about you here. So, do you think art is well appreciated in our culture, based on your experience?
See, this particular point, it's something very depressing actually, because we only talk about art when it comes to maybe a cultural day, art day, or art exhibition, which I think, contrarily, is supposed to be part of us. Art,
daily thing.
Yes, it's something that's supposed to be part of us as human existing. So, but sadly, it's not so. Art is being seen now as a luxury that, you know, and most especially in our current situation in Nigeria now, in our economy, that the priority has been shifted to food. That's the priority. You know, until maybe you have business with the big men or those people that have money. Art is not cheap. So for a common man to patronize art in this current economy, it's very, very difficult. So it has to be
considered a luxury.
Yes, it has to be on a special day, an exhibition, or maybe on a cultural day. And you know, even when some people have interest, they can't
afford it.
All
right. So, but will you think we, as a people, we actually love art? Will you say so?
Yes, like further saying about the economy and art.
Yes.
When during our classes, during my undergraduate, Professor Gushem Duri actually said that there was a time in Nigeria. There was a time that art is so important that you can use art as collateral in the bank to borrow money.
If you have
as an asset.
Yes. Wow.
But now things have changed. Every attention has been channeled towards petroleum,
STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
So this has created imbalance.
Good, and that's again, that gives me concern. It gives me concern because we have children we are raising. We have children that comes with their natural innate abilities. We have children that from day one, they just pick everything they pick. Biro and paper, pencil and paper is to want to draw. How do we encourage them? How do we encourage them to develop that gift in them? When art is tied to the economy is depressing, and then it's further driving people away from the love of art. Like I have one of my children, he's so drawn, okay? He's so drawn to art. He's a lefty and he tried every paper and biro, he wants to draw something. Till date, as I speak with you, one day I came back home with an anthology of plays. That night, the boy read 8 of the plays. By this time, he was about 6 years old.
Wow.
Yes, he was about 6, 7. As I'm talking to you right now, he's still less than 10,
wow.
you know. But he reads voraciously. And so, how do you encourage younger people, children like that? Knowing fully well that in your case you were beaten. How do we encourage them?
It's still I think the school curriculum have to be revisited.
Okay.
Because so many things now, we growing up now realize that so many things we've learned over years in secondary, primary, they are so
obsolete.
Actually, because honestly, having been so many of us that have some talent like this music, there's a full concentration on the talent rather than forcing everybody in the class to concentrate on one same thing. Honestly, maybe it could have been a different story by now. Honestly, because so many dreams have been big. So many parents want their children to be doctor, they want to
be engineers, lawyers.
But everybody cannot be a doctor. Everybody cannot be an engineer. Everybody cannot be. So many people at the university door, that's when they would say, okay, I think the slot for medicine is full. Try botany, try zoology, try this. And then, there's nowhere for them to exhibit there in those ones in Nigeria. But there's something, there's actual thing that these children have been growing up with. If it's been encouraged from the tender age, honestly speaking, the story will now, it won't have been like this. Okay,
so you as a person, do you have any plan to do the little you can to encourage children at some point on their creative abilities, drawing, painting, and all of that?
Yes, actually, in fact, maybe I should use medium to just like introduce that. Very soon, I'm launching an initiative.
Okay.
Like, going to secondary schools, like display one or two things to an art exhibition, to organize symposium, this, that, to encourage children that are, because they're saying that every child is an artist.
It's great.
So, in my own small way of doing it, like very soon I'll be launching that initiative.
All right. So when you launch that, maybe you let us know. We can also use our platform to promote that.
Sir. Right,
do you agree with the school of thought that art is expensive to learn?
You see, based on different scholars, some believe it's expensive, some believe it's not. But for me, I believe art is not expensive to learn.
Okay.
No, it's not expensive to learn.
Okay.
Everyone can be an artist.
Okay.
It depends on the type of artist you want to be.
Okay.
You don't just have single artists. Those that draw, we have different fields, numerous fields in art.
Okay.
We have painters, we have abstract drawing, expressionism, we have experimental painters. That's only on painting. We have speed painters, we have hyperrealism, we have realism painters, we have abstract painters, we have different type of different fields in art.
Welcome to careerwise.ng, your career solution site. What we do basically is provide assessment for you, coaching for you, recruitment, internship. We have coaches. Orlando is a coach from Brazil, is an international coach. Lara Langham from UK, my humble self, and we have some other coaches from Nigeria. You can go on our website, careerwise.ng, use the contact form and reach out to us. Meet us on Twitter, we are careerwiseng1. Instagram, we are on Facebook. Reach out to us, we are available to help you. Right, so you're welcome back from the break. If you are just joining us for the first time, I'm speaking with Seun Adebayo. Seun Adebayo is an artist, he's a graduate from Ahmadu Bello University, and Seun discovered his art talent from very young age with the support of some art teachers and the training he took. Seun has grown to be a master artist. Once again, Seun, it's a pleasure having you. I'd like to ask, how expensive are your works?
This question is actually, the thing is, art is expensive.
Okay.
Art is expensive. Nobody can pay for art.
Okay.
So now it depends on the heart.
Okay.
Yes, because you know it's just like you are pouring out your experience, you are pouring out you. So selling art is very expensive, but it's not that expensive that it's not unavoidable.
Okay.
Let me just.
So it's affordable.
Yeah, it's affordable.
If anybody is interested, they can reach out to you. You give them quality work based on what they can afford. Pencil work is not going to be the same like a canvas work. I mean, oil on canvas, or what do we call it now?
The thing is, if you're talking about like commission artwork,
okay,
that is different from buying a painting.
Okay.
If you commission me to do a drawing of a person,
yes,
that's in fact that there is a fixed price for each size.
Okay. And then, if anybody wants to commission Seun, you are very free. Seun is going to give you quality job. So have you conducted a private exhibition before?
Yes.
Or been part of exhibition? Tell us a little about it.
And I've done my first solo exhibition in the year 2020.
Oh, where?
Yeah, in Abuja.
Oh, great.
My first solo exhibition, but I've been engaged with I've been engaged with so many group exhibitions, student exhibition, and that even competitions.
Okay.
Yes.
So how was the exhibition you did in Abuja?
It was my first, and honestly, it was awesome, wonderful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. That's great. So, what are your plans for spreading your works across the country? What do you have in mind?
Presently, I'm still planning towards that because focus now is on the NYC, and after that, so we can now strategize on how I distribute my work across Nigeria, or maybe outside Nigeria too.
Okay, tell me the most exciting day you felt proud to be an artist.
In fact, it's not just a day. So many because I've an opportunity to meet with about 7 Nigerian governors, sitting governors, so many ministers, so many, and Elite, Emir of Kano, and kings.
Wow.
And in fact,
through your work?
Yeah, through my work, and even an ambassador in the at US Embassy.
Okay.
And this president of UNDP.
Okay.
So, a lot of that.
Okay. So, you've had many proud moments. Tell us the worst day.
Yeah.
Now you felt like
when
I won't be an artist again. You see, I regret.
Actually, it's not actually a regret like that, but you know, when I started this speed painting, particularly.
What speed painting? Speed painting. Okay, yeah.
Particularly when I started,
yes.
You know, I started from church.
Okay.
Yes, you know, and this is how you normally, you know, it's something new.
Okay.
It's not something people do in church.
Okay.
In churches, in fact, even in the wider world, like very few cases you say speed painter.
Yes.
And you know, normally it's always on maybe America Got Talent stage. That's where you can see it. So then I picked this interest in. I want to try this. So I first tried in one youth camp like that, and after a while, it came out successfully.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I don't just want to stop like this. And there's no one who knows or who will even invite you to come and do this.
Yes.
You have to pick it up, taking it to church, from church to church.
Yeah.
So now for like Winners Church, Redeemed Church, they explore things like this and start like, okay, let's give it a try. This, but for some other churches, they can't gamble with their altar for something they've not seen before. They, you know, they don't have samples to show them that you've done this. So some will just give you one kind of ridiculous excuse like, the thing is that we don't actually have time. Like this thing is 2 minutes. That 2 minutes, we don't have the time. Everything is planned. This is a church. We have. Some of you tell you that okay, maybe if you have children program, we can call you. So things like that. So it's not. It's like when you get when things like this that you have passion, and then it's not. I even target art evangelism.
Okay.
Like it's a prophetic art.
Yeah.
It's a medium to gel talented youth so that they can know that they will understand that whatever they are doing is still useful in the vineyard. You get so when you after all this presentation, this and that, and you still got rejected, that this is something we can't. This is church, like church. It's not where you break colors and this and come and to do us. So that's.
You reminded me of something with this. I read a book many years ago by Francis Schaeffer. Do you know Francis Schaeffer?
No.
Okay. Francis Schaeffer was a Christian artist many years ago, and he wrote a book called Addicted to Mediocrity. Christian Art in the 20th Century. If I check my library, I should still have the book. Addicted to Mediocrity. How do you break that misconception that art is for the devil? And then how do you break it? How do you said you have been discouraged by some church, of course, not everyone. How do you break that misconception that art is not for the devil? It is God that gives the talents. And how do you bring the excellence in it out? Two questions in one. How do you break the misconception that art is not of the devil? How do you bring out the excellence?
You see, and that's not even the full story I was telling you.
Okay.
Maybe this the concluding part of the story now will answer this question.
Okay.
So that was in learning then.
Okay.
So later on, when some church will just allow you to do it, and they will now someone will take the story to come to a church. Some people they actually did recording and post online. Some churches that rejected me before now saw it. So this is what this guy was talking about. Wow. Hey, please can I have his number now because they've seen it now. That wow, this thing is in fact it can be used as a medium of evangelism. Now they will now invite me back. We are sorry, we don't know that this is I too. So now you see so many things like this. People don't know and so many. Maybe from their previous experience, or maybe they don't just want to deviate from
the norm,
the normal things they've been doing. Because before, in fact, to use iPad or phone to read Bibles on churches is prohibited. But now they are using it now. It's just that that's when they try to weigh it, and this thing is not actually what we thought. So something like that.
Yes. I want to know if you have a regret. Maybe you will have wished that you studied outside of the country, or maybe you will have wished that you learn more about the business of the arts earlier than you did, or something.
A regret?
Yeah, maybe it's something you will have loved to improve on. If you are talking to a younger artist, what will you tell the artist to do? And what will you tell him to avoid?
My advice for young artists is they should try. They shouldn't wait till the time, because there will be a course, like for those in fine arts department. There will be a particular kind, that's in 400 level, second semester, whereby they will have development of individual vision as a course, where you have to develop your own style, your own skill, different from the one they be teaching in school. You shouldn't wait for that time before they develop their own unique style that will single them out of the rest. So people are actually, how to be artists, what comes to their head is, I want to be drawing, I want to know how to draw. No, there's a lot more to art than drawing. A lot more to that. Uncountable means of executing your art. And we are, wow, so someone can still use it to produce art. So that's the uniqueness. That's my advice to the younger artists that's coming behind that. They should try and find a unique way. Because honestly, this painting that I've been doing has given me a serious recognition, even across the university. In fact, the VC, former VC, the new VC, they have my contact. They do call me for events. They do invite me when they want to surprise maybe one of the visitors they have in school. They call me that, okay, come and wow, this is our guest. So this is, and it's not maybe I'm the overall best in class. No. I wasn't the overall best in class.
But you discover your uniqueness.
Exactly.
And you develop it.
Yes, CGPA wise, I'm not the best in class. But if you are if anybody will say, think of any artist in ABU, wow, the first person to come back, it's that guy, DJ that is Seun, that guy. But you someone what I'm trying to say.
Yes, yes.
So
yes.
something will single you out.
Yes, there's something unique about you. You need to know your style. You need to own it. Okay, you need to express it. Don't wait until you are taught. You just need it. That's what singles you out. Like Seun has said, it's not so much about having the best CGPA. No, not so much about being the most brilliant person. No, but there's something unique about you as an artist. You need to just place emphasis on. And Seun, thank you so much for the time you have spent. What's your parting word? What will you say for people who wants to do business with you, for people who wants to patronize you? What will you say to them?
Okay. Yeah. I would say. Let me start with saying thank you all my fans out there and people who do support me. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. And if you want to business with me, it's open. Like I believe by the end of this video there will be my number and some of my Instagram, social media handle. You can link up and we can start from there. Thank you very much.
Alright, thank you so much, Seun, and thank you viewers for watching. Now, here is how interesting it is. We are part of a whole, every one of us, and we come together to make a whole. We are solving a puzzle. Okay, if you are like Seun and you have a talent, you have a gift that someone is discouraging, someone is talking down on, don't be discouraged. Okay, if you think you are a talkative, maybe you need to know what to say that people can pay you for. Don't get discouraged. You may be swimming in a very shallow water. You need to get into a bigger river where you can be appreciated. There's something good about you. There's something unique about you, and you need to bring that out because that is the only way you can bless your generation. And just in case you need to reach out to Seun, we will provide his social media handle. You can just Google him, and then we'll make sure that you are able to reach him. But until we come your way next time, please keep putting your effort into what you are doing. Keep sharpening your skill and your talent. Thank you.